Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and off we go from Lambeau. On play action, Rodgers. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively, and it'll bring up second down. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again, 2nd and 10 from the 25. On play action, now Rodgers. The left side completion to Jones. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now a play fake. Rodgers. He'll find Jones again, complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. And again, it's Rodgers. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that that could be a really, really frequent combination.
Watch the whip. 52's the mic. 26. 52's the mic. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic. Watch the run. Watch the run.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Rashawn Gary came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. To try again after the sack. Tua. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. Tua going to throw. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On play action, here's Tua. And this is caught. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 30 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes the score 7-0. After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
To throw again on second down, Rodgers. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Rodgers to throw once more. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be second in a couple. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The slot man in motion right. To throw again on second down. Rodgers. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. Touchdown, Packers. Robert Tonyan, 32 yards. And the Packers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
Gonna look deep for Wilson. That's caught inside the 20. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Cedric Wilson, 70 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. A good start to the drive here. That's caught out on the left side. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 25 yards that time. From midfield, here's Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Rodgers going to throw. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. Touchdown, Packers! Christian Watson, 40 yards. And the Packers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Crosby connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Tua. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he'll be out right at the 35. Tua to his Alabama teammate Waddle. First down, Miami. Tua sets up to pass it. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tua. That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Tua on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Rodgers now on 1st down. They'll complete this one to Watson. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Now Rodgers. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. And he delivers a strike complete to Watkins. And the Packers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the 1st half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding him out on first down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
2nd down and goal. Rodgers. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Tua being chased out left. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. He's got a man complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Off of play action. Tagovailoa. They'll roll him out right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they're going to measure revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Tua flushed out right. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. He is going to find Hill here. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Tua, the final shot before half. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. To get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Play action. Now it's Tua. Sliding out of the pocket. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He's had a very nice day throwing the football, and I think on this play, he's just trying to buy some time so he can make another big throw downfield. Unfortunately, couldn't connect on that one.
On third down, here comes Mostert. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. In motion, Hill. Tua now on first down. This one finds Wilson downfield. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10. Down at the 31. Looking to pass. Tua. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is second and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. And that is incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up third and long. And this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal. Because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Gaskin will take this in for the Dolphin touchdown. They go I formation. Fullback leads the way for the touchdown. Sort of a lost art, isn't it?
It really is, but sometimes when you're able to bring it back and use it against other teams, they're not prepared for it. They haven't seen it in a while, and now you gain an advantage, and we just saw that advantage result in a touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time.
He's got a man, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third. Crosby with the extra point, and we are tied at 21. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first two drives of the third quarter, one for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw here taken in by Gesicki. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From midfield, here's Tua. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Second down and 7. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47. On play action, it's Rodgers. Quick slant to Watson. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. And it's a Packers touchdown. Aaron Jones, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. He got 29 yards that time.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Flush to his right. They complete it to Hill. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 5 yards remain on second down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Here's Mostert. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. And he stopped immediately there. So they tried runs on first and goal and second and goal. Got stonewalled. Now from here, they've got to throw, right?
I would think so, and I would think you also maybe want to come up with something different in terms of formation. Maybe spread things out a little bit. Even though you're down near the goal line where things are tight, get it spread out a little bit and try and find some room to operate.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The penalty gets them half the distance closer, but they'll still need to come up with something on third and goal. Tua. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Raheem Mostert from 3 yards out. And the Dolphins have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Important extra point up and through, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Rodgers to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
22 yards there, a first down. Back to throw, Rodgers. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw brought in by Watson. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 38-yard line. To throw is Rodgers. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Picked up by Noah Igbenogany. And the Dolphins have just about sewn up this football game. So the deep ball giveth, and now the deep ball taketh away.
Man, you get deep on me here. I like that. Going to the next level in what you're thinking. And when you think about all the success he's had throwing the football so far, sometimes when you're doing that, you think you're invincible out there. But he was given a cold dose of reality on that throw.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Tagovailoa looking to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. Open man is Waddle, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now Tagovailoa. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Now Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked off by Noah Igbenogany. And the Dolphins have just about sewn up this football game. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And they can't connect. Incomplete. That stops the clock with 3 seconds left, so probably one final play here in the second quarter, barring a penalty. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.